Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Am I visible to you?
Yes, you are visible.
Okay. Hello, good afternoon.
How do you?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. What about you?
I'm also hunky dory, and thank you so much for asking me. So, please tell about yourself because it is a first meeting. We don't know to each other.
Exactly. This is our first meeting. So, as you know, my name is Surbi. I belong from Bihar. Currently, I'm doing MA in English. And if I talk about my hobbies, so I like to read books. I like to do traveling. I like to talk with the people like you. So, yeah, that's a small introduction about me. And what about you?
Yeah, my name is Nishi Sani, and you have already about know me. So, and I have completed my MA and also BEd, and I belong to UP, but now I'm living in Delhi. So, it is my short intro.
Okay, so for what purpose you are living in Delhi?
Actually, main reason that was not first that was the my father was not working, so he migrated. First, he migrated here, and then we came after my father migration. So we came here.
Okay. And like, so you done your B.Ed. So have you ever give the exam of the TET and like TET, right? And the CT8.
Yeah, I have completed. I have cleared my CTET.
Okay. And so like now next, like now I think you get your job like after CT8 because
Yes,
if I
CTET
know
now.
if
Yes,
because if
please.
I know about the Bihar, so just recently in a Bihar, the one exam was after first you have to do this like B.Ed or D.L.Ed. After that you have to clear the CT8, and after that they are taking one more exam that BPSC teacher, and then you will get a job. So this is the process of in Bihar, and like I don't know what
Yeah,
the
same.
your state.
In same in all state same process. It is the same process that we have to first clear the CTET, then and also TET exam. Whether you which in belong to in any state. Okay, like I think Bihar there is no TET except of BPSC is the only TET that we have to clear, and it get only direct selection, but in other state it is not same thing, like this time I'm not preparing BPSC because it is so far, so that's why I'm not preparing. But like another exam like DSSB and UPTGT PGT and EMRS, there was another exam. So now I'm preparing, so that is the it depends on me, like this time I do not want to go far, and so that's why they some places there are near to me, so I'm preparing in these exams.
Okay, that's great that you're preparing for the government exam. So, like currently, you're preparing for the government exam in Delhi, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, like, what's bring you to learn this language?
Okay. Like actually I didn't get, would you repeat?
So, what's the thing that you started this learning this language? What's the reason behind this that you're learning this language?
And yeah, so thank you so much, and this is the question, and this is the language. First it is the universal language, that is another language, and we come from only Hindi medium, like our mother tongue is Hindi, but we don't know the another language. So my another language, it will come, it will English, and it is a universal and international language that and nowadays the scenario has changed in every school. So every school they demand to English, whether you come from any background, you come from any subject, doesn't they don't matter. They matter is only that you have to knowledge about this language, because otherwise the school has changed totally. Like if you go in an English medium school, so they come only totally, they come only English medium. So how will you contact to children, and how will you connect the people if you are going anywhere? So they don't know Hindi, because it is only in some states they know, but you don't have an you don't have another you don't have knowledge about any other language. So how will you connect the people? So you should be
Hmm.
command another language. So that's why I'm learning this language. And I'm
Great.
also teacher, so I need to learn this language.
Okay, you are a tutor. Like, so which subject you teach?
When I will tell you that my teaching subject is English, so you will think, but because I come from Hindi background, and totally environment, it was the Hindi medium, and also it is also till now. So are you note down some some point?
No, just like just I was just like writing anything. Like you can continue. It's not
Yeah.
important.
Okay. So in the last, please tell me when I make mistake, when I made mistake. Sorry. So because I'm learning this language, so this language, it will not come. I will not learn, and not only others. We will learn only one day, and 6 months. People say that, yeah, you will learn 90 days, and no, because the background, we do not come the background that we do not come this the background like Hindi medium. So that's why how can we learn in only 1 month? So those who are already prepared, they have command this language. So definitely they will, if they give the time 12 hours, and totally they are spending their time, and no, so they will learn. Otherwise, like if I give you the example that totally the my background is totally the Hindi medium. My friends also, they talk also in Hindi. So how will I learn? Because the in the front of me there is no person, and who is not telling me my mistake. So how will I learn this language? So definitely now you are learning, and you have command in this language. So that means you are observing me, and you are note down my mistake, and definitely you
I
will
don't
tell
know.
me. No, no,
No,
i'm
it's
not
nothing
I'm
like.
not No, no, no. I'm actually I made also I made also video another person. So I also told to them that this time I'm speaking. So I have focused only my speaking. So I'm not observing my mistake. When I listen my mistake, so that time I will observe that, oh, I did mistake. So now this time you are listening me, and you are observing my all the points. So because another person dot those who are observing us, so definitely they will tell us that where we are lacking, and where we are doing mistake. So that's why I told.
Okay, I got your point. But the thing is that like I was not writing the mistake. I was actually writing that what should I ask next question to you. That was I was like
Okay.
actually writing because whatever like I'm having the one problem that I forget things very easily. So I wrote down in my copy. So that was actually I was writing. And the second thing you talk about the mistakes. So of course I'm listening you and I'm observing you. So if you will need feedback, definitely I will give you. And I want that like you can find any kind of mistake on me. And I also want that you can also give me feedback because I'm also not perfect in this language. I'm just learning this language. So we
Yeah.
will give feedback to each other and we will grow together.
Yes, yes. And and same thing you are doing next time, I will also do same. This time I'm also learning that definitely when at that time like they are elder means they are grown up. So sometimes we don't have a question that which type of question we should ask to them, and
Hmm.
they are experienced first, they are experienced, so they have already question. So on that time, at that time we get struggle. Oh, next time what will ask?
Yes,
So
it's happened. So where you are teaching, like you said, you are a tutor. So where are you teaching?
actually, this time I left the job, but now I'm taking the class at my home, like I'm home tutor, and
Okay, okay.
yeah, because next month I'm getting married, so that's why.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's great. That's great that you are getting married. So, like, are you happy? I can see that you are smiling. So, oh my God, you are
No, no,
blushing.
no, no, no. Actually, this time I'm I have to think about my future. Means like future
Hmm.
means that first I need to be something different,
Self
not
and
something different like self independent. I need to be self independent, but
hmm.
we are girls, and we can't take this decision alone. So this depends on, it depends only our parents. So that's why.
You know what? I would like to say one thing that, like, yes, we are girls, and it's difficult to make decision for us individual because we have to think about our parents also, and like, especially if you belong from the conservative mindset family, so you will face like lots of difficulty regarding to build your career because I was also once in the same situation. I want to do a study, I want to go somewhere, but still that my family mindset was different, but like it's take time to change their mindset. And because of that reason I'm living in different city and my parents they are in different city because it and in that things it took a year, not I just waste my lots of time in that. And like sometimes I feel that like we need to prove them, like we are, boys get things very easily, but in girls case that girls are actually not getting things very easily. Girls need to always prove and always show that like yeah, I'm capable for this and I can do. So that's the only time that parents are also convinced that yeah, she is doing, so now she should also, like give a chance. So but I always feel that like if you're getting married, so before getting married, every girl should be a self-independent because if you are going to give your life in someone's hands, so you will be not happy because like if you're financially dependent on someone, so that means that person will going to control you in the whole life. So just go for the financially independent first, and of course that if your partner is good, so you will be happy, and that he will also support you that whatever you are doing in your life.
Yes, same thing. Like when I was doing weird, so at that time my parents were forcing me, and some in-laws they don't understand something like because means any study we are doing, so like we struggle, we get struggle, and so
Hmm.
that's the thing. I took time at that time that I need to be time, and please give the some time.
Hmm.
This time definitely I will do at, but at that time I was not ready for marriage. So, but now the
Hmm.
scenario has changed. This time we can do whatever we want to do, and definitely if the in-laws are good, so I think there is no restriction if we do, if we manage everything, and it depends on the girls also. Yeah, that how we handle the situation and to manage the everything.
Exactly. Exactly, you're right. It's depend on a person to person also that how you actually handle the situation. Okay, so do you also have any kind of question for me that would you like to ask?
Yeah. So, what will you do after the master, and what do you want to be do in your future?
Currently, to be honest, that just this year I completed my graduation and I'm in my first year of my master's. And I'm preparing for some exam and I want to crack that is exam, and that's a small plan I can say. I'm not like that person who think a lot about the future. I believe that like if I am working currently in my life, definitely my future will become beautiful. So I'm just working on my present. That's all.
Achha, I want to ask one thing. Everybody wants to go and achieve like government job, and they do not want to go private sector. So, which one is better? And uh, would you choose which one? Means like private sector and government sector.
Hmm. See, everything have their own quality. If I talk about the government sector, so it's having their own quality. If I talk about the private sector, so it's also having their own quality. But what I prefer that currently where I'm living in Bihar, so in Bihar there is a lack of private job. You can't find that infrastructure is good. Yeah, it's in a Delhi city like a Delhi. There is available a private job very easily, but in a Bihar it's not like that. So you have a only one option that you can go for the government job. So of course I also want to go for with the government job, and I want to clear the exam because like preparing for the government job, it's took a year. And I know many of my friends, they are actually currently they are doing job, and sometimes I see them. So I feel unhappy that like they are still they are doing job and still I'm in a preparation zone. But then I asked one question that like do you having believe in yourself that you can crack this exam, and the answer come from my heart that yes I can. So I feel like it's depend on a person to person that what makes you happy. If private sector makes you happy, it's okay. If government sector makes you happy, so go for that. So this is my perception regarding this.
Nice, nice answer. So, um,
Okay, I can see that like you're thinking to ask. It's okay, no worries. So we can discuss something like let's discuss the topic. Okay.
okay. So
Do
please
do you
tell.
have anything in your mind, and I should go for that?
No, I don't have any question.
It's okay, no worries. So, do you like readings?
Yeah, I like reading.
Which kind of book would you like to read?
This time I'm reading subconscious mind. Means whenever
Oh,
subconscious mind. I forgot Murphy something. It is the
yeah, yeah,
writer.
I got that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So
continue.
like I always prefer story books whenever yeah, I also can say romantic romantic story some type of. So means whenever I get to understand, means I understand whenever I do not go like a terrible type of story. And also I always prefer a normal story, do not they do not go up a long book, because at that time when I start to read, so I start to bore. So that's why I do not go and I do not prefer a long story. But in the in this from in this book, when I was reading, so I read one book. So that was the Amit Tiwari book, and that was the real story. So when I read the book and read the novel, so I observed one thing, I that the book has feeling. And
Mm-hmm.
when I was reading at that time, because the Amit boy, that was the Amit boy, so he was telling his story, and I started to cry at that time, because
Okay.
the emotions, a book, I think, when I read and I observed it, so book is also speak, they
Hmm.
also speak, and they have also feeling. When we feel, and we feel in a like in a very like this time I'm observing, and I'm reading in a I forgot the word, in a emotionally. So the emotion start to come out. So I read again that what will happen in the last, what will happen in the last, and in the
It's a
final,
curious.
yeah, and at the last I started to cry when I when I read about him.
Yes, that curiosity make you read this book, right? And that's, yeah, it's happened that if you started liking some any kind of book, so you want to complete that book. So it just happened, and that's great that you like to read books because reading is the way that you can improve this communication skill.
Yeah, and I also read a newspaper whenever I get time. So I try to read anything, that whenever I get time. So like this time I get stuck, and I go to Google and I search out, and I never go with only one meaning. I go with the synonyms, and I read the
Synonyms.
example, that how will I use this in a different way.
Hmm.
Because sometimes there is a two three meaning of the same meaning.
Exactly, you're right. That's great that you're learning different kind of meaning.
Yes. And it is also help us for competitive exam. So recently
Hmm.
I was preparing KVS. So I was preparing KVS, and when I sat in the center, so at that time I observed that reading was also helping me, and yeah, I was also preparing, like sometime I was reading section, and I was preparing also vocab part. So at that time I was not aware on these meaning, but the some points when I was trying to reading point, so I get the answer.
Hmm.
So reading
Yes.
always help us, and definitely whenever we are learning any vocab, so they will help us in any situation.
Exactly. Reading give you lots of knowledge. Okay, so I think time is running out, so we should end this session now. And really, it
Yeah,
is
yeah,
very nice conversation with you, and all the best for your future. And I can see that like you are very happy and you are getting married. So all the best and
thank you.
congratulations.
Thank you so much. And really, when first day, I was making the video. That was the elder for me. But now this time I'm making video with you, so we are similar age, and I think, and now next time we will also meet you soon.
Yeah, sure, definitely. We will meet
Definitely.
with some new topics, with new concept, new ideas.
Yeah. And thank you so much once again. Bye bye.
Bye bye.